Good morning, collective. Love is patient, but my patience is running out. Baby, love is patient, but my patience is running out. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love, it always wins. Before I get into my messages this morning, because my patience has run out, every attempt on my life and every attack I receive, I am going to show my ass. And I'm showing my ass right now. I got Gary Spencer Moore. He's originally from New Jersey. He used to work for the airlines for lost baggage. And he also drove for the buses in New Jersey. Gary Spencer Moore, I have already told you, my sister, and Cynthia Moore, CIA, NSA, Jesse Newford Wooble, that whatever y'all stole from me, y'all could keep it. Go on, keep it. Just leave me live my life in peace. Y'all been trying to kill me for the longest. So every time someone attacks me here in East Africa, where I had to run to because you all were trying to take my life and kill me over some inheritance, everything is working out for me. Yes, you better know it. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me, Empress Love. Everything is working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Like I said, real quick, I'm going to jump into my messages, but I want you to understand something. Every time someone attacks me here in East Africa, where I had to run to because you guys hired Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, who got a Habitat for Humanity home in Southwest Atlanta through a hookup, okay? This is who y'all hired to kill me, Shaquana Denson. Gary Spencer Moore with the CIA was the person that contacted Shaquana Denson to orchestrate my killing. I contacted and tried to reach out to Stephen Schrank of the FBI in Georgia and Christine Sullivan, and they did nothing about it because they're all corrupt and part of the same secret society. So every time somebody attacks me over here in East Africa, where I had to run to, I'm going to bring more attention to what you all did to me. Because I told you, what you stole from me, go on and keep it. I don't care. I can manifest. But you guys said no, I want to kill you. We want you to die because of our guilty conscience and because we're afraid eventually we're going to go to jail for what we did to you. So because you all are still attacking me, every time I'm attacked, I'm going to mention you all and bring attention to CIA Cynthia Moore of Los Angeles, California, former night school principal of Compton High School back in the 80s. Gary Spencer Moore of New Jersey Transit, now living in Tomball, Texas, also CIA. Jesse Newford Wooble of Walford, Maryland, NSA. Okay, these people paid Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia to kill me. If you want to make your phone big with that iPhone or Android to get a close-up look at the faces of these people, you're welcome to. This is going to stay up until y'all stop attacking me. I already told you, and I know y'all are in cahoots with the judge. I asked y'all to leave me alone. You stole money from me. Keep it. I don't care. I'm not obsessed about money like y'all are. But since you continually attack me out of guilt, then I'm going to leave this up here until the attacks stop, okay? All right. So someone I'm picking up on this morning, collective. Somebody I'm picking up on this morning. And I'm going to keep this on all of every time I do a reading. This is not coming down until the attacks on my life stop. This is not going to come down until the attacks on my life stop. So that means this is staying up here until every attack on my life stops. So, somebody is going to try to fake somebody's death in order to save them and to avoid having them in court to testify. It's like no face, no case. Somebody does not want somebody to know that they hired them to commit some kind of a crime. And in order to get away with it, they figure if they get rid of the witness, the person they hired to do this crime, they can't testify against them, or they can't prove that they offered this person money to commit this crime against somebody in my collective. So what they're going to try to do is fake this person's death. So I'm getting a woman. There is a masculine that's going to try to fake a woman's death in order to get away with the fact that they paid them to harm and hurt you. Okay. So with that, I'm going to jump into the read. Good morning. I am QUAN, and this is love of the highest vibration. If you're just coming in, and I know they're going to shadow ban me, but baby, you're going to have to shadow ban every single reading, because until y'all stop attacking me, this is going to stay up here on every single reading. Every single reading. Let me refresh it one more time, because I see my viewers drop. That means they're shadow banning me. I'm going to refresh one more time, y'all. Give me a minute. All right, for those of you just coming in, I am QUAN, and this is love, the highest vibration. The reason this is here is because I'm constantly attacked here. I'm in East Africa. I had to sell my home and flee here because Gary Spencer Moore paid Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, to have me killed. Okay, because he did something illegal, identity theft, fraud in the legal justice system. He was trying to cover his tracks by getting rid of me. My family stole something from me. Jesse Newford Wooble of Waldorf, Maryland, Gary Spencer Moore, and Cynthia Moore of LA, California. Either way, I've told them they could keep what they stole from me, just leave me alone and let me live my life in peace. But because they're still attacking me, that is the reason why I'm doing this. Okay. Every time y'all attack me, every time y'all pay people to attack me here where I am in East Africa or anywhere, or do anything to me, I'm going to keep this up here until the attacks stop. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in. There's somebody that's going to fake someone's death because they paid this person to get rid of you. And they're going to try to fake this person's death so that they can't be a witness in court that they paid them, okay, and to keep them out of jail. I don't know, the person might be pregnant that they're trying to keep out of jail, but it's a feminine. Yeah, Yasodhara. This Yasodhara energy right here. So this is a very shallow, superficial woman right here. And again, this is going to stay up. I'm not taking this down ever. So for the rest of the rest of the time I'm doing readings online, this is staying up here until I'm no longer being attacked. How about that? So I have the sun here. Okay, I have the Garuda, the animal of the double Vajras, and I have the flaming disc, the tower. Somebody is having a huge tower right now. This might be a person in some type of position of authority. The Garuda is someone that is in charge of maintaining law and order with the Nagas, okay? With the Nagas, because the Nagas are a different set. The Garudas are supposed to almost be like a spiritual authority, like angels or something. And the Nagas are supposed to be like the humans, okay? So this is someone in some kind of position of authority, and they're having a big tower right now because of the sun. Something is being exposed, okay? And then Yasodhara, this is a female that is kind of shallow, superficial type energy. I have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody didn't get stuck. Somebody paid somebody to bind somebody, to control them, to gang stalk them, to put them into sort of a prison of being shadow banned and hidden from the public. Their social media not exposed to the public without you knowing about it. Somebody was trying to keep you hidden so they could get away with something. But right now, the person they hired to keep you hidden is getting exposed, and you're not stuck. You're not stuck because people know who you are, where you are, and people can still find you. And the Tara, the Sakti of double Vajras, this might be another person that works up under this person. Now, I'm going to do this reading a little different. Let me see here. Child, it don't make no damn sense with these retards. I'm telling you, it don't make no goddamn sense with these retards. But, for some of us, I don't have no cut cards. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. When you get tired of being attacked and you didn't do nothing wrong, somebody did something wrong to you, somebody tried to have you killed because they lied about you in the system to get benefits or steal inheritance money, and then you didn't die, so they want to keep attacking you over and over and over. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Oh, yeah, this is staying up. Cynthia Moore, Gary Spencer Moore, Jesse Newford Wooble of Waldorf, Maryland, the NSA, Gary of the CIA, Cynthia Moore of the CIA, all y'all stupid dumbasses. Enough is enough. Abusing power and authority. Let's go. Tell me, Holy Spirit, who is the Tara, the Sakti of double Vajras? This might be someone that was in the UN, United Nations. Okay, so there's someone here connected to the UN, okay? And somebody else might be in special forces, in the military. The same energies are coming out again. And who is this person here? The Garuda, the animal of double Vajras. Somebody might be from Somalia or Eritrea. Yeah, somebody might be from Somalia, Eritrea. This is about a family relationship or dynamic. Somebody might be Ethiopian, okay? Somebody might be from Australia. Somebody's Eritrean. Okay, somebody's Eritrean. So we got somebody, a hidden enemy, danger headed your way. Okay, so we have an idea of some of the energies. I told y'all about these people from other countries that are in the U.S. military on specific missions that have access to energy, weapons, technology, and do magic. And they do spell work and magic. Okay? So someone is in the military that kept coming out. I've been telling y'all there's been some Eritrean energy affiliated with the NSA that keeps coming out over and over and over again. And we discussed years ago, guys, that we already know the United States government mostly gives jobs in the NSA and certain jobs in the government only to boule Black people that will go along with doing stuff to innocent people, and also to people from other countries and other nationalities that don't have any emotions or feelings toward Americans. So they don't have a problem because they come from countries full of open corruption. They have no problem breaking laws concerning privacy, stealing, and doing things to citizens of like the USA. Okay. And that's why they hire them to work at the NSA. They don't mind violating rights and doing things. They won't think twice about it because all they want to do is take their money and build a mansion back in their home. Okay. So we have an Eritrean here that's getting exposed right now, and they're having a tower. This Eritrean might be in the military or have access to someone in the military, special forces, okay? It could even be a woman, a feminine. And there's another person in the UN, in the United Nations here, okay? Let's put these cards up here. I told y'all I'm not going to play with y'all no more. Don't nobody got time to be playing with that. Every single time I'm spiritually attacked, I'm going to do something outrageous. I don't care. Every time I'm spiritually attacked, I'm going to do something outrageous. Every time. This ain't no one-way street. I'm going to just keep attacking you and messing with you and paying people to do stuff to you. And you're just going to be my victim. You're just going to be my victim for the rest of my life. You better kiss my goddamn ass. You better kiss my goddamn ass, the inside part that looked like a Twizzler. Shoot. You must be crazy. Ain't nobody. I'm about to have peace in my life. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to have some peace in my life. Shoot. Nobody playing with these fools, these clowns. Go to jail. Leave me the hell alone. All right. All right, so I'm gonna leave these down here. All right, let me pull these cards. So it's something going on here with this person in the UN and this Eritrean that's connected to the military that's been using energy weapons on people. They've been trying to get spiritual abilities, gifts, and pay people's family to gang stalk and isolate. Okay, this Eritrean special forces having a tower because something's getting illuminated right now. Okay. Let's go. Child. I know y'all would do, any of y'all that has been isolated, gang stalked, had nerve gas used on you, energy weapons because the magic didn't work. Anybody that's been through the things that I've been through, and most likely you have been through some of the similar things. All of us that are on this, because this is what comes up in my readings. Baby, you ain't gonna have no cut cards. If you already been through hell, spiritual and physical and psychological warfare with these dum-dums, you ain't got no cut cards and you don't got no reason to hold anything back. They declared war on you. They made it known they want you to die. So, oh well, gloves are off, bitch. The gloves are all the way off. Don't nobody got no reason to be holding back and protecting people's identity and protecting people's names when you trying to kill people. Hell no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Y'all dumbasses. Let's go. What are the messages? You sitting up here attacking people because you look like that. Sitting up here attacking people because you don't like the way you look. Jesse. You think somebody don't deserve to have anything good in life because you mad about what they look like and you mad about what you look like. Even though they ain't do nothing to you, but you just unhappy with your looks. Child. Don't make no sense. Passion. Miracle. Come through, spirit. Passion. Miracle. Blessings. Miracles. Conception. Alchemy in the reverse. Whatever somebody was trying to do, I got change here. Or change in the reverse. We about to see. People done lost their mind. Child, they should know better than to try QUAN Yin. Of all people to try. They don't know by now. Me, of all people, I'm not scared of nobody and nothing. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't never scared. Baby, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Child, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. You got to know I'm not afraid of nobody and nothing. Not after them using nerve gas, energy weapons, and the stuff they was using on me, coming to my house, doing death spells, breaking in my house, poisoning my food, all the stuff they did to me. Child, I had to leave the country. They were trying so hard to kill me. Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, 222 Hilltop Road, Southwest Atlanta. A Habitat for Habitat home. She was given, priority by somebody. D. She probably sucked. Habitat for Humanity home she was given in Southwest Atlanta by somebody she gave some ass to. Ciao. Atlanta corrupt any damn way. Yeah, I had to leave my home, y'all, because she kept orchestrating things to try to have me killed. Child had the police in Murrow, Georgia, harassing me. Everything. Yeah, I ain't afraid of no ghost either, child. Child, I had to flee to East Africa so I could live in peace. And because Gary Spencer Moore and Cynthia Moore, brother Chucky Chisholm, had a full career in the CIA, they have connections whereby they were able to orchestrate me to be harassed here in East Africa where I am, where they've been trying to take my life also. What is the QUAN Yin Oracle card for this read? I be playing with these fools. Told you, every single time I'm attacked, I'll take this down when my attacks stop. When I'm no longer being followed, when I'm no longer being spiritually attacked at my house, when people are no longer being sent toward me, that's when I'm going to take this down. In the meantime, y'all better leave me the hell alone. The gates of heaven, all beings having an ultimate spiritual destiny of happiness and freedom, come through spirit. Yet some can be frightened of divine love and believe they will do better to hide from it instead of moving towards it. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we have to help beings to find their way to the light by holding peace and unconditional love in our hearts as we pray for the good that all creatures deserve. And I do mean creatures. What they deserve is a foot up the ass. Yes. So they're saying all creatures we should pray for because they need help finding their way to the light. So sometimes you can help them by exposing them to stop them in their evil. And sometimes they need a brick across the side of their head or a foot up the ass. Sometimes that's the kind of help they need. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in, find out what's going on. Let's get it. So clarify, what is this miracle, Holy Spirit? I have passion, the 3 of Cups. Maybe someone's about to celebrate. A miracle might be happening. An Empress. Maybe there's an Empress about to celebrate. Someone feels defeated. Somebody that was in the same energy, being stubborn, they feel defeated because they still took action and did something. So somebody feels defeated right now because they were being stubborn. The 9 of Cups can talk about someone that's being stubborn. They refuse to get out of a certain energy, to let something go energetically, because cups represent water. Water represents emotions and energy. So somebody was staying in the same energy and didn't want to let something go, and they took action. Okay. And now there's a miracle about to happen because now they feel defeated. Okay. Alchemy in the reverse. Somebody was trying to make something else happen. A Hierophant in the reverse. This Hierophant in the reverse can be a judge. This Hierophant in the reverse can be a spiritual or religious leader. Okay. It could be a government system. Okay. But someone was trying to make something happen. Okay. The Chariot. This could be Cancer energy. Clarify the Chariot. Somebody, the Devil in reverse, moved to calmer waters already about something. So somebody could have traveled. Somebody could have traveled or moved already to calmer waters concerning an issue or something, and turned down somebody's offer with the 2 of Cups in reverse. But there was a Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that was closed emotionally, that didn't want to hear it, that wanted to keep on going. Okay. What is conception? All right. So I have the Empress in the reverse and the Chariot. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone could be a Libra. Okay. Conception. Something could be being born or created right now. Someone rejected somebody. Somebody rejected somebody trying to get away with doing something unethical. Okay. Somebody rejected somebody that was trying to get away with doing something unethical. Maybe committing a crime. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is talking about some kind of work that is dishonest, unethical. Okay. And what has changed? Something's about to change very quickly. Somebody might even have to try to stand up and defend themselves with this change. Okay. And this is someone connected to the United Nations and someone of Eritrean descent that's in the military or connected to someone in the military, special forces. All right. What is the energy crown in this read? Let's jump in. They want me to start with these cards right here. What is the energy? Well, somebody said, PM me legend, crime syndicate of serial killers. What is that? Oh man. Child, orbital elements. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no hoe. I ain't afraid of no kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pee. I ain't afraid of no sewer maiden. I ain't afraid of no military holding access to nerve gas and energy weapons while doing beauty spells. Any weirdo female in the military that's abusing power because they're jealous of someone's beauty. Are you kidding me? No, I ain't afraid of none of them. Baby, you don't know the God I am connected to. Child, bye. You don't know my spiritual contract. I'm here for a reason, baby. These demons that haven't done their shadow work, these demons that have not done their inner work with these entity attachments. What is the energy crown in this read? These people got entity attachments. You can look in their face and see all these entity attachments and demons in these people. What is the energy crown in this read? The King of Pentacles. Let's go. The energy crown in this read. The Nine of Cups reverse. Right. So first, it was the Nine of Cups in the upright because somebody was being stubborn. Somebody energetically was staying in the same energy and didn't want to let something go. This is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So they stayed in the same energy doing what they was trying to do. Still trying to get away with whatever they were trying to get away with. But now, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, now they might feel differently because something could be shifting with the Nine of Cups reverse. You see, this is the Nine of Cups here, but now it's reversed, okay? So somebody might be having an ego death right now. What's the obstacle? The obstacle is the Knight of Wands. This could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Four of Pentacles, the reverse. Somebody has to let someone go or let something go. It's so funny we're talking about fire signs. Really quick, let y'all know. Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, that works for the United States government. She's a kitchen witch with a low IQ. She's a Leo sun and a Pisces moon. Just to put it out there in case anybody of law enforcement that actually wants to do the right thing wants to know. Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, had a Habitat for Humanity home that was given to her at 222 Hilltop Road in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. This is a kitchen witch with a very low IQ that only knows how to pop her pee. It's a Leo sun, Pisces moon, just to put it out there. Okay. Works for the government. That's why she's not in jail. So there could be a Knight of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or just someone in night energy. The obstacle is someone releasing someone or letting them go or letting something go. This could be little night energies that someone was paying to do things to you in your community or neighborhood. Whoever, this might represent several energies. Whoever these people are, somebody might not want to let something go. It's like if someone started getting some money in a place where it's poverty and they're not used to getting money, and suddenly you tell them something's over, we're not going to pay you to do this anymore, it's over. They're going to be like, no, I'm not letting this go. Y'all were paying me. You're going to keep on paying me. I'm going to keep doing the job until I can get done whatever the goal was. So if somebody was supposed to keep doing spell work on you to take you out of here and someone stopped paying them, those people are going to keep on attacking you because they're mad that they're not getting money anymore and you didn't die, so they didn't get the big payout they were promised. So they think if I just keep on attacking you and keep on attacking you and eventually have success and take you down, I can still get that money, even if you're not paying me right now. So this Knight of Wands right here could possibly represent some people that are continuously attacking you, hoping that eventually they'll be successful and be able to go to the person that hired them initially and say, look, we finally did it. Can you give us the money? Okay. So that's the obstacle, is somebody releasing a job they were giving and letting it go. It could be several people. You understand? Get what I'm saying, collective? Imagine for one moment that somebody put a contract to have you killed. They put a spiritual contract for someone to do death spells on you, and they hired a whole group of people in a neighborhood and community that are very poor, that are impoverished, okay, that are don't even have money to rob Peter to pay Paul. And they don't get it done, but they did make a little bit of money from the person that orchestrated these attacks in your community. Now it's over and that person walks away, but those people in that community know that had they been able to take you out, that they would have gotten paid that money. So they're going to continue to attack you because they feel like if they keep attacking you and eventually succeed, they can go to the person that cut them off and with your head, like they chop your head off, and they'll get the big payout. So even after they go away, I'm sorry, excuse me. So even after that person goes away, even after that person goes away, they're still coming for you. They're still harassing you. They're still coming to wherever you are and spiritually attacking you, because they are hoping that eventually they'll have success and be able to relocate the person that hired them to attack you and get a big payout. Okay. So the obstacle here is the people someone hired. This is what I'm feeling. Don't want to let something go now because they're not used to this opportunity and they're not used to getting money. Okay. What happened in the recent past? Woo, child, it's coming. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wow. Somebody could be of African descent, even with this card coming out. Somebody could have hired somebody of African descent to do something to somebody. The Knight of Pentacles could be talking about work, or this could be someone of African descent that hired these people to do this to you. Okay. And I have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. All right. So that means somebody can't recover from something. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse is somebody being laid down and not being able to get back up, not being able to recover financially or physically, emotionally. Somebody can't recover from something. Okay. So in the recent past, somebody was unable to recover from something. Give me two cards for what's happening right now in the present with this person, this Nine of Wands reverse energy. They can't move the calmer waters. Somebody could have sent you a spiritual attack, crown chakra or otherwise, and it could have backfired, and it could be something going on with their head. The Six of Swords in the reverse, it's talking about things having to do with the thought function, air signs, which represent the swords, that's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, usually can represent thoughts or things having to do with the thinking function. Somebody can't move to calmer waters, and it could be because they can't recover from a crown chakra attack that could have backfired on them. Okay. Tell me, give me two cards for this King of Pentacles energy right here. What's going on right now with this King of Pentacles? It's a missed opportunity to do something to you with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a miss because the cycle's over. I didn't pull it out, but here it goes right here. The World card. So the World card is talking about the cycle is over. It's over. Things are going back into balance for whoever you are. They missed an opportunity, but somebody is still in a mental imprisonment with the Nine of Swords here. Who's this person still? Somebody's in a mental imprisonment about you getting your complete wish fulfillment. So that means that, and it's a Leo with the Strength card on the back here. Okay. So here's the problem. There is a Leo. You see the Strength card is Leo energy. Leo, sun, moon, and rising. The Strength card is a Leo, a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pee. Okay. Their complete wish fulfillment. And anyone that used any form of witchcraft or worked and put a contract on your life spiritually that got anything off your energy by holding you back, whoever you are, when you get your complete wish fulfillment, everything that anyone has manifested, created, or purchased off of your energy is going to fall to the ground. People, just like Cinderella, when the clock strikes 12, everybody that got something off of your energy, or for holding you back, or for suppressing you, is going to lose everything: their health, their wealth, their cars, their homes. Everything that anyone manifested, purchased, or built, or created using your energy is going to lose it in 2026. As soon as you reach your 10 of Cups, your full, complete wish fulfillment. There's a Leo in a mental imprisonment about this, because there's a Leo dumbass that signed a contract to do something to you. All right, I got the Page of Cups reversed. This person might have a Pisces placement in their chart. This person might be emotionally manipulating and gaslighting someone. The Seven of Wands, because they can't defend whatever actions this person took to try to make you homeless, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse right here. Whatever actions this person took against you as a part of the contract they had on your life, they can't defend the actions, because this is someone that was supposed to do everything with magic. No face, no case. That means that I can do death spells on you. I can send someone toward you to catfish you and date you and have sex with you, to attach a cord to you so that the magic will land when we do spell work on you, to make you homeless, spell work to go crazy and lose your mind, spell work to make you sick. We're allowed to do all that and get away with it without going to jail. But somebody crossed the line. Somebody, when the spell work wasn't strong enough and working on you, crossed the line and started working with people in the military to use nerve gas on you, energy weapons on you. They started hiring people to follow you, to physically try to stab you, kill you, grape you, assault you, break in your house. Sometimes they were coming in and out your house. Somebody paid a whole bunch of different people and offered a whole bunch of different people money to kill you on the physical. The contract was to spiritually kill you. The only thing they were supposed to do was to use black magic to kill you. They could hire people to try to date you, catfish you, to get close to you and do magic on you, but they were not allowed to use nerve gas, energy weapons. They were not allowed to use real guns on you. They were not allowed to have people follow you and attempt to kidnap you and sexually assault you and beat you up. That wasn't what the contract was for. But because this Leo was a sore loser and an idiot and slow and dumb, they stepped over bounds and they started breaking all kind of laws to try to make sure you died. Why? Because they thought you were going to die when they took this contract, and they did identity theft against you. They started doing things in your name against you, and there's evidence of it. There's evidence of this Leo connecting with all of the people that were working against you, trying to sacrifice you. All right. I had the Hangman to sacrifice you. The Hangman could be talking about them sacrificing you, or somebody is stuck. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Hermit energy right now that's suspended in midair. Something is just idle right now. The Three of Cups reverse. Somebody right now doesn't want to associate with somebody because something didn't have an effect on you. Them trying to sacrifice you. So there's somebody else here. This might be a Hermit, Hierophant, Aries energy. This person is just waiting by idle because they don't know what to do right now, because it's like their worst nightmare. Imagine you see a little baby that is 9 years old, and somebody tells you, look, that little baby is sitting on top of a suitcase that's full of money. Go over there and kill that baby. It's only 9 years old. Grab it by the throat, toss it down, stomp on it, and take the money, and it's going to be great. And you don't know that that's not a baby, that's a midget. And I'm sorry, I'm not being politically correct, a little person. But you see the baby, and what you do is you're like, oh, this is going to be easy. Oh, we don't got nothing to worry about. And you find out that's a magical baby. You find out that was a magical hologram baby that has all kind of magical powers. And when you get up on that baby, the eyes start glowing, and then fire starts shooting out of that baby's hands. And you find out that baby has a 8 million-year-old soul inside of it, and has all kind of magical powers, and starts doing all kind of flips and kicks and jujitsu and all kind of craziness. And you're like, what the hell is this? What's this, some kind of demonic baby or something? That's who you are. That's what you are. You looked vulnerable like a baby to these people because you were a spiritual trap for them. So they thought taking something from you and killing you and knocking you out the way, they were cocky. They were so cocky about the fact they thought they could do this. It looked like a piece of cake. But then they found out you were magical. Magical is all get out. You were a trap. You were a trap for these dum-dums. Yes. The Two of Pentacles. And so there is an Aries and a Leo on standby because they don't know what to do, because the other thing about that baby that they thought they was just going to get the suitcase full of money from and kill is the baby can't be killed. See, that's the whole Joker part of this. See, I'm the spiritual Joker and this is God's playground. Okay. And what these people need to understand, this energy here is almost like the Joker card. You know, it's something that is supposed to trick you, because it could be one thing, it could look like one thing, but actually be another. What are they? Is that Alegba? What is it? Which deity is that, or which Orisha is that, where I think one side of his face is red and the other side of the face is black or blue or something like that? And it's like a trickster god or something like that. And is it Olegba or something like that? I don't study deep into or I haven't had an opportunity to yet. But standing from one side, you only see the side of the face that's painted red. So you think that whole entire person is red because of where you're standing from. And that's your perception. But the person, if you're standing on the other side, just like the Joker of the face, is painted a different color. And it's all about perception. Papa Legba, is that what it is? So it's all about perception. But it's a Joker because it's supposed to trick you. Because you think something is one way, but it's actually another. You think something is something, but it's actually something else. You understand? Like those little things they used to sell at the yard sales, where it's like a person sitting there and it looks like a sculpture of a person, but when you open it, it's a smaller person inside, and then you open that and it's a smaller person inside, and you keep opening it and it gets smaller and smaller. You understand what I'm saying? It's a Joker, a wild card. The Joker is the wild card, because you think it's one thing, but you find out it's a whole nother thing, and it comes out of a bag on your ass. You understand? So whoever these people are, they didn't realize that you couldn't be killed. And the whole trick was, yeah, you can get the money. Yeah, you can go knock this person out, knock them over the head, and take everything they have. No problem. And you were made to look like you were vulnerable and alone, and they could come and do that. It's like in those old Nollywood movies, when you got the old witch that lives all by herself in the forest in a hollow house made out of sticks, and she's carrying something heavy on her head, all vulnerable looking by herself. And the kids come around, or somebody young comes around, and they beat her up or do something mean to her because she looks so vulnerable and feeble. And then she turns around and she hands them an egg. And then that egg, something pops out the egg and devours them and destroys them, because they didn't know that was a witch. You know, she was in disguise, or she conjures something. You understand? Something that you see is not what it looks like. And that's whoever you are. See, these people didn't know that you can't be killed. You understand? That's why I'm saying you are a spiritual trap for them. You are a type of a Joker. You understand? The whole trick for these people's integrity was they thought they were going to take you out, but the whole game was that you couldn't be taken out and you couldn't be killed the whole time. From the day they even conjured their mess, from when they first started planning against you, you could never be touched or killed. This was all a test of their spirit integrity, of their growth. You could never be killed. You came here with spiritual protection. That's why you're physically alone. You're physically alone because you are overcrowded with protection on the spiritual realm. And that's the joke on them. The joke on them was no matter how hard they tried to kill you, they couldn't. And that's why whoever this Leo is resorted, because they're a cheater and they're weak, to using energy weapons to win at all costs, to paying people to kidnap you, to try to follow you, to have you beat up and sexually assaulted. They wanted all kind of things to happen to you. A Leo, a Libra, and others. They were so desperate. Everything came out of these people. They were jealous of you, jealous of your beauty, your wisdom, inside and out, jealous of your skills, talents, and abilities, jealous of the favor on your life, jealous of how hard you were willing to go and work for you, for your life, how you show up for yourself, how hard you work for yourself, because life ain't been no crystal stair for whoever you are. You work for everything you have. Ain't nobody give you nothing. They wish that they could at least try to justify what they were doing against you by saying, well, you don't deserve what you have because everything you have was given to you because of how you look or because of favor, and nothing was given to you. You busted your ass and worked hard and had discipline and focus to get everything you have. It takes inner focus in order to manifest things. You have to do a whole lot of minding your business. You understand? That's what these folks don't do. What these folks don't do is all these people that can't manifest a goddamn thing in their lives, they don't mind their own business. Okay? Wherever the mind goes, energy flows. And from that energy is how things begin to be created. How do you write a great book? By looking in your neighbor's window? No, you write a great book by sitting your ass down and getting a pen in your hand or getting on a typewriter and focusing your energy and attention into hitting those keys or writing on that book. Because if your mind is not focused on that pen or the typewriter, y'all know I'm talking about a computer in modern day, then that book ain't gonna get written. So if you're busy being jealous of somebody and watching them all day, then of course your energy and your focus is not on the book you're supposed to be writing. So if you're trying to manifest anything in your life, that means it has to have your focus, discipline, and attention. They keep saying it's not fair that certain people manifest and others don't. That's a goddamn lie. You a lie. Everybody that manifests because they have the discipline to keep their focus on what they're trying to manifest. And therefore, that's where the energy goes, into what they're focusing on. The only reason these people are unable to manifest things in their own life is because they don't have the discipline and the willpower to stay focused on whatever their goals are. Now, if their goals are to kill you and steal something from you or commit a crime, then all their focus is on you, watching you, being jealous of you. And of course, that's not going to work because you're protected, because you're in alignment. You understand? So whoever these people are that join these covens and cults and groups to steal from others, this is why you don't manifest. Ain't nobody better than nobody else. The difference between people that manifest and people that don't is people know how to mind their business. People that know how to mind their business, they manifest. And the people that don't know how to mind their business, they can't manifest. You understand? And that goes with your looks, your health goals, looking better, whatever your goals are in the gym. If you want your body to look better, your body can't look better if you're following somebody else around and following someone on social media, harassing them instead of drinking your water and walking. You understand? You have to mind your business in order to have your focus on what you want to grow. Which wolf is going to live and which wolf is going to die? It's the wolf that you feed. You understand? So you're going to feed the good wolf, telling you positive things to do, or you're going to feed the bad wolf? Which wolf are you feeding? You understand? So something's getting cut off. Somebody trying to balance a situation still with the Two of Pentacles is getting cut off with the Eight of Wands reverse. Somebody is cutting something off right now. So let me go ahead and pull these other cards, and we're going to jump all the way into this. So I know somebody wish they left me the hell alone. I know somebody wish they left my ass the hell alone. Child, people ain't learned by now. My ass crazy. Child, I will do and say anything. I don't have no cause at all whatsoever. People like, oh, that's because you in the government, you an agent. No, baby, I ain't no agent. I'm just never scared. I don't what I got to be scared of. They've been trying to kill me actively. I don't got nothing to be scared of, and I don't have no reason to be quiet, shut my mouth, use discretion. I have no reason to do any of those things because y'all been trying to kill me. So why should I be quiet? Psh, kiss my goddamn ass. I ain't being quiet about nothing. Shh. I don't know how many times I've said this on this platform. A sickness has overtaken them. So somebody might be sick right now. Let me move these cards out the way. Don't make no goddamn sense. Can't get no goddamn peace. Because people don't know how to mind their business and focus on their own manifestations. Ain't nobody shooting in the gym with you at 5 o'clock in the morning, but they want to get mad because you got a basketball scholarship. Y'all know how they be. Nobody got your focus and discipline, but they mad when you manifest something with that focus and discipline. Why the Eritrea here? I want to clarify this really quick. Tell me about Eritrea. There's an Eritrean that is closed emotionally. Who gives a damn? Because somebody has healed from something and they're not celebrating with them anymore. And they couldn't backstab and betray them. There's an Eritrean. This Eritrean might be in the military. There's a Cancer that's not celebrating with this Eritrean anymore. And they're not defending their actions either. Okay, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And they're no longer working with a mother figure. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be a mother figure that took very quick action to do something that now they're stressed out about in their head about. So there might be a mother figure that tried to make a strategic move to do something. They tried to create an illusion so that they could get some kind of judgment. What is this judgment about? They try to get a judgment. This could be a Libra. Clarify that Justice card. It is a Libra. The Empress reverse. I can't make it up. The Empress reverse is Libra energy. The Justice card is Libra energy. Somebody tried to create some kind of an illusion to see if they could hurry up and get a quick judgment, possibly in court. They're trying to get away with manipulating a situation with a judgment having to do with a Libra that's going to court right now. So there could be a Libra even doing spell work over a judge right now. Is there a Libra doing spell work over a judge right now to try to get them to say and do what they want them to do so they can get away with something? The Three of Swords reverse, a Knight of Wands. They got a Knight of Wands to do something, to take very quick action to do something. A Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords could be a judge. So, because a Leo can't recover from something. So somebody is going to court, either a Leo or a Libra or both of them. And they tried to get, somebody was very busy trying to get something done having to do with a judge. They could be trying to do spell work over a judge, mental manipulation over a judge, because they know a Leo is not going to recover in court for something they did. Someone could have a Pisces placement, placement in their chart. There could be a Leo with a Pisces placement in their chart somewhere that this Libra was celebrating with. Okay, so guilty by association. Got it. The Empress, someone could be pregnant or a Libra. So there's a Libra and a Leo. And I feel like what's going on is this Libra is worried about this Leo being in trouble in court because it's irrefutable evidence. Okay. And they feel like if they get convicted, this person, there are loads of evidence of what they did together and how they work together. And they're not guilty by association, but they're guilty for doing the exact same things. Both of them committed the same crimes against you, Empress, whoever you are. So this Libra knows that if this Leo goes down, they go down too. So they might be taking action to do spell work on a judge or on a court case that an Eritrean is connected to in the military. What else? because somebody can't move forward. Because somebody can't move forward, emotionally manipulating and gaslighting somebody that was connected to these people. This Knight of Pentacles, this is the Aries. The Knight of Pentacles comes out as the Emperor Aries, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. So this is a spiritual practitioner masculine that this Leo at one time was able to emotionally manipulate with sex and gaslighting. And this is someone that is easy to follow people. This person is no longer protecting this Leo. This was someone that they were either dating or in a relationship with. They were a witch warlock couple. Okay. All right. And they were in some very destructive energy trying to kill several different people. I'm sure they've had contracts on. I'm sure they've killed several people. Several people they've killed. The spell work backfired. And somebody healed. And now somebody's sad. So this Eritrean is closed emotionally. Who the hell cares? Why special forces here? Tell me about the military and special forces. Somebody is the wounded warrior. Somebody is still somebody is still exhausted from doing a narcissist. There is a narcissist in the military, in special forces, that's drowning in their emotions right now. Their knees are wobbling. Why is this person stressed out and drowning in their emotions? Is it, the energy weapon? The Ace of Cups might be talking about this energy weapon. A King of Pentacles that was working with a Libra, or this could be an earth sign, an older woman or man that works in the military, in special forces, that was giving access to energy weapons to this Eritrean and to this Leo. Yep. These people were in some very destructive energy, and this person in special forces, they gave this Leo they gave this Eritrean energy weapons and nerve gas to give to this Leo to use in conjunction with the death spells that they were doing on their target, which is you, Empress. Why is the UN, United Nations, here? Child, people be coming for the wrong one. Just be coming for the wrong one. People just don't know when to leave people alone. Why do people always want to play with fire? I don't understand why people always gonna go, because they stupid. Demons are stupid. Let me go over there and play with fire. Or let me go over there and mess with the one that ain't scared. That's not scared to die. That's not scared of opening their mouth. That's not scared of nobody and nothing. That been through the most and been through the worst. Let me go over there and keep messing with that one over there whose intuition is on fleek. The one that with X-ray vision and a third eye that can see the past, present, and future. Let me go over there and mess with them. And then even when they give us grace to go the other way, leave me alone. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let y'all keep on going. Your karma will get you. No. I want to stay in your energy and keep messing with you. Even though you ain't even trying to take nobody to court, even though you ain't trying to chase nobody down about what they stole from you and what they did to you. They did the worst to you, but all you want to do is live in peace and be left alone at this point. But no, I think I'm going to just stick around and keep poking the bear. I think I'm going to keep on swatting at the hornet's nest instead of taking a hint and going on the run because you're not even pursuing me. Let me stick around in your energy. That's how you know they demons. Because even when they've been given out after out after out after out to go the other way, whatever they stole, take it and go the other way with it. They want to stay up in your face when they know you're not scared of them. They could have been left. All right, so someone in the UN is in the wealth class, 1%. Okay, that's what I opened the deck on. They told me go to the other ones. Okay. So there's somebody here in the United Nations that's in the wealth class. Somebody at JP Morgan, affiliated with JP Morgan, is going to die. I don't know anything about that at all whatsoever. It popped out after I clicked off yesterday. So I don't know if that's like the head or someone in a high position or that has stock or something, but somebody affiliated with JP Morgan Bank is getting ready to die. That's what they told me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but they're about to die. Okay, I don't know what else to say. All right, what did y'all want me to pull here connected to this UN United Nations energy? Clarify this wealth class 1% UN. What is this wealth class 1% UN? Somebody might be a teacher. Okay, they said not these either. They said no, not these. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Okay. All right, UN, United Nations wealth class. Somebody could be from a Midwest state. Somebody could be from Nigeria. Okay, got it. Somebody's from a Midwest state and someone is from Nigeria. Clarify wealth class 1%. Somebody's from South Africa and a Midwest state is coming out again. All right. So we have a Midwest state and we have Nigeria and we have South Africa. Clarify UN, United Nations, wealth class 1%. One more time and deal. And I have South Africa again. I'll open it and I'll take it out when it comes out again. Clarify wealth class 1%. Russia. A representative. Okay. Wealth class 1%. All right. I have. All right. All right. Somebody might be Thai. Somebody might be from Dubai. That rhymed. Somebody could be from Alabama. There might be somebody here from Kenya too. I have Alabama again. All right, so Alabama. Anything else about this wealth class? 1% United Nations. Switzerland. So Switzerland is here. Johannesburg, South Africa. There it goes again. South Africa came out 3 times, and I didn't pull it out, and now Johannesburg is here. So South Africa, that could be any part of South Africa, and New Zealand, and California. Okay, we'll go with that. Demons are the type that will keep touching something that's hot, burning their hand and touching it again and again and again and again because they like pain. They're a glutton for pain. You understand? Because they're a glutton for pain. That's why. Because you'd be like, child, if it was me, I would have took whatever money I stole and you wouldn't have heard from me again. You would never heard from me again, child. I'd have had a farm in Alaska somewhere, and I'd have built me a greenhouse to grow food in Alaska with all that sunlight, even though it's cold. I would have had a green light running off of solar, keeping my plants warm. Child, you'd never hear my name again because of all the other people involved. I'd be like, child, they won't even remember or think about me. All the other people are going to get in trouble. I'm going to put some distance between me and these crimes that this cult I was a part of committed. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to fake my death. I'd have faked my death 10 years ago. But no, demons are going to stay right up in your face the whole time until they die. Then demons, they want to stay demon. They're going to demon until their death. All right, tell me about... I'm going to go by how we're talking about the UN here. Okay. So I'm going to go in the order these cards came out because a Midwest state came out in Nigeria, a Midwest state came out first and then Nigeria came out and then Russia came out and then Thai came out. And then I believe a representative. So these could be representatives. Dubai came out, Switzerland came out, Kenya, Johannesburg, Alabama, New Zealand, and Kenya, Dubai, and California. Okay. Let's talk about this UN. This is talking about somebody in the UN. Tell me about the Sakti of double Vajadas. Who's this person in the UN we're talking about right now? The Lovers reverse. Somebody moving on to calmer waters. They don't want to be in a partnership with someone anymore. Clarify the Lovers reverse, please, and thank you. Who's the Lovers reverse? Because they're trying to avoid a tower. So there's someone that works in United Nations right now that's trying to avoid a tower. They're trying to avoid a disaster right now. Okay. I can't make it up right now. The Six of Cups. Where my tarot card readers at? Where are my tarot card readers at? Y'all know what the Six of Cups reverse mean. The Six of Cups reverse can mean many things, but it also means something that's playing out in real time, something that's happening like right now in real time. So right now, this is happening in real time. Someone that's in the UN is separating in a love partnership or a connection or a partnership with somebody because they want to avoid a tower and a disaster. Okay, who are they separating their energy from? This person in the UN. Who are they separating their energy from? A high priestess or a high priest? Who's this high priestess? It might be you. It might be separating their energy from trying to pay people to get whoever you are, high priestess. Clarify, high priestess or a Pisces. Oh, okay, a Capricorn. Okay, so they are either separating their energy. This person in the UN right now is trying to separate themselves from a Capricorn that was supposed to subdue a high priestess for them. Okay, so what I'm getting is you're a high priestess and someone in the UN wanted your spiritual abilities, so they put a contract on your life to put you into some kind of gang stalking program. But right now, this person is trying to avoid exposure in a tower. This Capricorn is the person that was supposed to hire people to orchestrate your gang stalking. This Capricorn has come out before as an Eritrean. So this Eritrean in the military or affiliated with the military is who was supposed to contract a Leo and others to orchestrate your captivity and your gang stalking. Okay. And right now, whoever's in the United Nations, they don't want to partner with this Capricorn Eritrean anymore because they're worried about exposure. There's an Eritrean Capricorn. Look for the Eritrean in the military, everybody. They might be in DC. There is an Eritrean in the military that was using energy weapons on a high priestess to trap them in gang stalking so that they could auction their spiritual gifts to someone in the United Nations that was paying them. Okay? So y'all look at every Eritrean in the military in the DMV area, because that's where all them be at. Okay? Everybody look for this Eritrean in the military or connected to the military that was using energy weapons or getting energy weapons from someone in the military. Y'all look at these Eritreans, find this Capricorn Eritrean and lock their ass up, call ICE. Oh, y'all got the right one, baby. You got the right high priestess. Y'all should have left my ass alone. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Look. Empress Love. Somewhere, somehow, right now, somebody is saying, look, don't attack her no more. Leave her alone. Nobody attack her anymore. Leave her alone. Don't bother her no more. Get up from around her house. I'll pay you not to attack her. Just leave her alone. Leave her alone because she's going to get worse. We can't control her. The death spells don't work. And you already know she's only going to get more and more raw and more. You know she don't have no cut cards. Let's just back up off of her and she'll calm down. We should have left her alone in the first place. But your dumb ass kept paying them people. This is a conversation going on somewhere right now. This is a conversation going on somewhere right now where they're like, look, the only reason she's doing this is because we keep attacking her. If we back up and just back up off her and leave her the hell alone, she'll probably go back to growing her tomatoes, drinking her water, and sipping her tea and watching Netflix, and she'll be okay. Yeah, I know it's a 50-50 chance she might show up in court and get us arrested and this, that, and the other, but that's the chance we're going to have to take. If you notice, the only time she cut up is when we bother her. Let's back up off of her and leave her ass alone. See, but the demon inside of them won't let them leave me alone. They got to keep on coming toward me. It's a conversation going on somewhere right now. Like we should have left her alone. Get about her energy. Everybody just start backtracking in your steps. Back away from her. If we back away from her, she's just going to forget about us and keep on going on with her life. Leave her alone. No, they too stupid. They too stupid. They keep thinking, well, maybe if we back up and charge her all at one time, we can still kill her. And then when it fails, all right, Holy Spirit, a representative. So this could be talking about several representatives at the UN I'm about to dig into. Okay. This might be several representatives at the UN that were trying to either sacrifice or get spiritual gifts from high priestesses that could have been working through this Eritrean or several other people to put gang stalking contracts on people that they wanted to isolate and oppress so they could use your spiritual gifts and ability, energy harvest from you or sacrifice you. Let's start with the Midwest because these might be some people in the wealth class. Let's start with the Midwest. Let's talk about it. Kenya next. I have Nigeria here, but they told me to go to Kenya next. So that's what I'm going to do. Whatever they tell me. They flashed me an image in my third eye of Kenya. So I'm going to do Kenya next. Okay. And then I'm going to do Nigeria. So I have the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody amount of money to someone that's either from or affiliated with the West state. The Midwest state is in the United States of America. That's what they're talking about. Somebody is from the United States of America that might be affiliated with someone in the UN, United Nations. It could be a politician or something. I don't know. But they offered a whole Ace of Pentacles to somebody to do spell work on whoever you are. And the spell work backfired. Yeah, they wanted to harness your energy. The Eight of Pentacles reverse, or the person that did the spell work didn't have the skill. They could have traveled to where you are. You might be in a Midwest state and they could have traveled. Yeah, they were hoping they could make something happen very, very quickly. They traveled. They were trying to travel and force something to happen to you very fast. This could be an Aries that's from a Midwest state, or this is an older man or an older woman. Whoever this older man or older woman is in this distorted energy, toxic energy, they travel to wherever you are, okay? Because they were hoping they'd be able to make something happen to you and very quickly using magic. They thought if they just did it real fast, it would happen. But this Aries or whoever this person is, the spell work backfired. And what happened now as a result of that spell work backfiring, Holy Spirit? They don't know what direction to go with something. This person is standing idle right now. They literally do not know what direction to go with something. And they're just waiting. Yeah, the Two of Wands reverse has to do with planning and what direction you're going in. Okay. And they are the wounded warrior because they've been at this for a long time, maybe up to 9 years, the Nine of Wands. They could have been they don't know what direction to go. You won't die. But the trick is the Joker trick, Papa Legba trick. You are a Joker, whoever you are. Paint your face half black and half red. You are a Joker. Like Kuan Yin. You see the back of Kuan Yin phone? Kuan Yin is a spiritual Joker. And this is God's playground trick. Okay. I'm done with the ominous laugh. Somebody y'all know how many years I had that Joker card in my phone? A shapeshifter. You know how to assume different looks, positions. You know how to shapeshift in many different personalities, a whole lot of stuff. People don't understand. You can't die. You understand? So that's the Emperor in the reverse. This Emperor in the reverses. They don't know you can't know that. That's why they're at a standstill. They've been caught. Next, tell me about Kenya. Ooh. Somebody that's from Kenya had to release you or release something. A Queen of Swords that was trying to get away with something. So this could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or this could be somebody that is a logical strategic thinker, because the cycle is over. So there could be an air sign that represents Kenya, possibly, or just someone that is a very logical thinker that might not utilize a lot of emotion, empathy, compassion, just someone that is strictly logical. That was hoping that they'd be able to hold on to a high priestess energy or a high priest energy, but they're not, and they're letting it go because the cycle's over. The Four of Pentacles. Someone from Kenya had to release you and let you go. Nigeria. Tell me about Nigeria. Yeah, this Nigerian was in it to win it at all costs. They were willing to do whatever it took. But right now, they're no longer celebrating with someone. Who are they no longer celebrating with? Who is this Nigerian no longer celebrating? They moved to calmer waters. Yeah, they're not thinking about somebody no more. So because somebody had an ego death. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody had an ego death. And they ended up being haunted. Their mind at nighttime is haunted. Why? What's wrong? The nine, because they were trying to get away with something. What was this Nigerian trying to get away with that's affiliated with the United Nations? Somebody can't control, someone wasn't using their intuition. Oh, I love this. Let me get into this. Tell me about this Nigerian energy. Why are they the King of Cups reverse? Or King of Cups reverse they were working with? Tell me about this King of Cups reverse energy. Nope, this is when. Sorry. Y'all want to play? Let's play. They like and only see you as a friend. Somebody keeps a dirty ass house, disorganized thoughts, thinking is chaotic, reflected in their environment. How their thinking is. Okay, so somebody's thinking might be a reflection of their environment. They might keep a dirty house. Somebody has unhealed trauma from childhood physical abuse, but they're strong-willed and can think for themselves, but they need to clean their house. It's a reflection of their mind. They're traumatized and fragile. Tell me why this King of Cups reverse Nigerian. Why they're the king of, they're a time waster. What else? Tell me about this Nigerian King of Cups reverse, please and thank you. Fake offer. They're catfishing you. So there might be a Nigerian that was waiting on their friend to catfish you. Someone might have a lot of confidence, or you might have been too confident for somebody that was supposed to catfish you. I don't know the difference between love and narc supply. Someone might have sent somebody towards you mentally or physically weak-willed. Okay, so somebody is mentally or physically weak-willed. They might have sent somebody towards you, a friend of theirs, to try to catfish you, but you're too confident. You might be overly confident, and it didn't work. Okay. Yeah. Fake offer. They're catfishing you. Yeah. Somebody was sent toward you, but you were very confident and secure. Someone don't know the difference between love and narc supply. I believe whoever you are, you do know the difference between love and narc supply. You know when someone's love bombing you, and you know when someone's not being authentic. So you probably rejected this person. You could have rejected them with your eyes alone. They probably never even spoke to you because you might have rejected them with your eyes or your energy. Okay. Somebody is mentally or physically weak-willed. Okay. So there is a Nigerian that sent somebody towards somebody to catfish them. But apparently that catfish did not work. Okay. And they were trying to get away with something. Yep. The Ace of Swords. They got clarity. They thought that something would happen very quickly. They thought that they'd be able to make something happen very quickly. Ciao. A King of Swords. Interesting. Oh, a Nigerian might have sent a Kenyan towards you. Because remember when I did Kenya, the King of Swords came out. Okay. So I don't know. A Nigerian might have sent someone from Kenya towards someone to catfish them. And you might have this person that's weak-willed, you might have rejected them because you have too much confidence. Okay. This weak-willed person from Kenya might have tried to catfish someone, and they were sent by a Nigerian that might be in the United Nations, but it didn't work. Yes? Y'all want me to say something else? You might be a whole empress. Yeah, the world card. The cycle's over for whatever these people were trying to get away with. Nigeria. Why is what? came out next? South Africa. Why is South Africa here? Yeah, it's over. So you had a bunch of people possibly that are at the working in the United Nations that were seeking out spiritual gifts, ability, spiritually gifted people, high priests and high priestesses, putting contracts on people to take their life. What is somebody tell me? I know the answer already. I'm just making a point. What is the function of the UN? What is the UN supposed to be doing in the world? What is their function? Somebody. Put it in the lot. What is the UN supposed to be doing? What do they get paid for? Aren't they like the peacekeepers? Aren't they supposed to be some protect people against human rights violations? But they are the very ones that are putting contracts on people's lives so that they can stay wealthy. They are the very same people that are supposed to be peacekeepers. They're supposed to be against human rights violations. They're completely out of control. And who's paying them? Where are they getting, Tell me about South Africa. Somebody could have traveled somewhere because they thought they were going to make something happen real quick and offer the Two of Cups. But somebody was blocked. Maybe they were blocked from traveling. A hermit. Somebody could be a Virgo or a scientist, an accountant, a researcher, introspective, a teacher. Well, teacher came out as well. There might be a South African teacher. Okay. So maybe they're the teacher of South African descent that could have been traveling because they thought they were going to help make something happen to somebody real quick. But because of all the crazy travel issues at the airports right now with TSA, they were blocked from traveling. I think that's what I'm picking up on. And what else about this South African energy? Yeah, they worked together with someone in the past, and it was a bad investment. They were giving them some information and intel on you, this Capricorn. Okay. There might be a South African teacher that knew you in the past that might have been giving tabs on you to this Capricorn, giving them information about you. The Children's Guild. Sorry, I got Tourette's. The Children's Guild. The Children's Guild. The Children's Guild. There might be a teacher of South African descent that was giving somebody information in the past and intel on you. They were giving it to this Capricorn that was trying to bind you in gang stalking spiritually. Okay. So that they could get your energy for this person in the UN. And they may have been doing some kind of magic spell work. I don't know. This could be even a South African that's in America. Okay, they might not even be in South Africa. The Children's Guild. Y'all know what? I'm laughing because something popped in my head just right now. I used to work at a school. I used to work at a school for children with special needs and that have that are emotionally disturbed due to trauma. A lot of mostly boys that are medicated on medication unnecessarily for ADHD when it's really just that no daddy at home syndrome. I worked at one of those schools. It was called the Children's Guild. And I remember that's one of the places where my gang stalking began. The principal of that school, and I already knew what was starting up because it was showed to me in a vision, but I was told to keep my mouth shut because certain things had to play out. And over the last 20 years, a whole bunch of things played out with a whole bunch of people. And I was aware of every last one of them over the past 20 years. But I was instructed to keep my mouth shut. Because high priestesses are intuitively guided when they are on an assignment and certain things have to play out. My gang stalking started at a school called the Children's Guild I was working at in both Baltimore and Chilham, Maryland at one point. So whoever this teacher is from South Africa, they were giving intel to this Capricorn right here. Okay. So that's what was going on with that. And they thought to help to hold somebody back, a high priestess back. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, a Queen of Pentacles. that they were given intel about you. They were given intel themselves, and they can't defend their actions. They were the part of the gang stalking. No, yeah, I know. Yeah, they thought they were creating an illusion when they accepted. They thought they were keeping their gang stalking under wraps, because demons always think you can't see them. That's why we are spiritual jokers, and we're even more in disguise than they are. See, a demon will think that they're disguising their energy as an angel or light, a good person, someone of service to the community. See, but the real ones that really are of service to the community, the angels, we go even deeper and hide our real identity. And we know who the demons are. We can see straight through you. Okay. So they thought they created an illusion, this person from South Africa. I'm hearing that they did not, and they can't recover with their big head, bald head self. Okay. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's talk about California real quick. What's going on with California and the United Nations? Who lives in California that's connected to the UN? Who lives in LA? Clarify California. Somebody took a risk, but they didn't have the skills. They didn't have the skills to do something. Who's this person in California? I got the moon. They couldn't keep an operation hidden. And they didn't get what they were expected, and they were exposed. Every single card I pull is connected to this goddamn Capricorn. Every card I pull it comes back to this Capricorn in the military. We really, really need to locate this Eritrean that was connected to the United States military. I believe it's an Eritrean woman, and she was using energy weapons and nerve gas on people because her spell work wasn't strong enough. She contracted this Libra, and many other people to be in charge of different people's gang stalking. We need to track down this Eritrean Capricorn that is connected to someone in the United States military, and they need to be deported. We need to get ICE, and with this Eritrean Capricorn, they have to be deported. Come on. They have to, every single Eritrean in the United States military right now, I need them to do an investigation, especially in the DMV, and locate this particular Eritrean Capricorn in the military that's been putting all these contracts on all of these United States citizens and other people too. I need this Eritrean tracked down. If you want to find them, look for this South African that thought you didn't know who they was. They didn't meet an expectation, whoever this person is. So somebody in California was working together, could be an earth sign, another one, and they had you watched with that Seven of Pentacles. Someone in California had you watched. Yes, they did. They contracted this Capricorn to work on you. All right. But whatever they did to you, you healed from it. Russia. Why is Russia here? A Knight of Cups reverse. There could be a water sign. Somebody could have lied to someone that's connected to Russia. They could have lied to someone about a death. Someone lied to somebody about a death. Oh, somebody was working on something. They were working together with somebody, a Pisces or somebody, a water sign. They lied about a Scorpio or a death. They're trying to hold on to something. I'm hearing this could be an Ethiopian that's in Russia and from Russia. You understand, you have people of different races in all parts of the world. Somebody could be an Ethiopian that's in Russia, that's keeping something secret about a death. Tell me more about this Russian energy that lied to a water sign. There's someone in Russia that lied to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio about a death, about someone that died or something. Someone that could have been planning something or looking for a direction to go with something. They could have lied to somebody about something that was dying, or there could be somebody that was getting ready to die that could have been looking for somebody with this Two of Wands. And they could have lied to them, saying that you died, or they couldn't find you, and this person could have died. I don't know. Somebody might even be connected to someone that could have died, that might have a child in Russia. This could be connected to some inheritance or something like that. Someone could have been looking for whoever you are, and they lied and said you were dead or something. While they didn't. Oh, there it is. The Ace of Swords. Somebody in Russia, they told a lie. They lied to someone that could have been looking for someone in my collective and said that you were dead. Wow. Somebody told a lie and said that you were dead because they wanted to hold on to something. So somebody could have left someone inheritance, a house or something, and maybe they have a child in the military in Russia, or a child living in Russia that's not from Russia, but they're in Russia, okay? And they've been lying and telling this person that's been looking for you that to give you your house or inheritance, they've been telling them that you're dead. Right now, somebody might be trying to do something that they feel like is a good investment and make it happen very quickly. What's this, Eight of Wands? Or they thought it was a good investment to send a King of Wands reverse towards you, to send somebody towards you to catfish you, but they didn't get what they wanted because you are financially independent. Yeah, and your confidence is on point with that King of Wands in the upright. Somebody sent somebody toward you. Okay, so they're telling me somebody that's in Russia, they want to hold on to something that belongs to you. So the person that was coming to tell you about something that belongs to you, that was left to you in a will, they lied and told that person you were dead. And then they sent somebody toward you to catfish you, to see if they could connect themselves to you to do something to you. But you are too financially independent and have too much confidence to fall for whoever they sent to catfish you. And now somebody is aware and you're about to get your complete wish fulfillment. So someone in Russia is a liar. And I feel like this could be a Russian that's from another culture, another race, or something like that. This could be like an African in Russia, or an Asian, or just somebody of another race or culture in Russia. Okay. Somebody took a risk to get away with something that's not justified, or they took a risk with a Libra. They could have contracted a Libra to send someone towards you to catfish you. Tell me about Dubai. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, so this person in Russia, they contracted a Libra. They contracted a Libra in the States to be in charge of doing spell work on you and sending people toward you to catfish you so that they could hold on to some inheritance that belongs to you. And that's the truth. Because that Libra is the wounded warrior now behind all that magic I'm hearing, was doing on you. She's an occultist. She was supposed to create an illusion for you. She was supposed to bind you to someone toxic that would eventually do a death spell and kill you. But you had too much confidence and you're financially independent, so they couldn't get away with it. So now this person in Russia is stressed out because somebody knows that they have to give you your inheritance. And they can't move to calmer waters about it. Tell me about Dubai. Why is Dubai out here? Somebody has to release something and let something go because somebody is not going to recover from something. What do they have to release? Clarify the Four of Pentacles reverse. What does someone have to release? A person or a thing? Clarify the Four of Pentacles reverse. They have to release some destructive action, that they were in against you. So somebody has to release what they were trying to do to you. This person could have property in Dubai, or they could live in Dubai, or Dubai. Okay. Somebody waiting, or could have been waiting and expecting something to happen. Waiting for a Knight of Wands to kill you. This Knight of Wands was supposed to kill you and take you out, and they were waiting for that to happen, but it didn't. Who's in Dubai? Tell me, who's this person? Someone that couldn't backstab and betray you. Who is this person in Dubai? Okay, a Queen of Pentacle, Nine of Pentacles. This could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's in Dubai. That was connected to this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I wonder if this is this Eritrean. I wonder if this is this Eritrean Capricorn hiding out in Dubai. Okay, so I don't know if this Eritrean Capricorn that is in the military or was working with special forces to use energy weapons on you is hiding out in Dubai. She might be, because she came out in my reading before as also being in Amsterdam. She's got a circle of witches that she moves with, and they do spell work on people and stuff like that. Okay. Tell me about Switzerland. What's this? There could be like a large amount of money that belongs to a whole collective of people that a group of people have been hoarding and taking in the wealth class. That could be this money I keep picking up on. This money I keep picking up on could literally be like large amounts of money, reparations, anything that belong to groups of people that the wealth class has been hoarding and stealing. Tell me about Switzerland. Tell me about Switzerland, please, and thank you. All right, I have, okay, the King of Pentacle reverse, Knight of Wands. This could be one of their little minions. It could be a fire sign. This is just a little shallow, superficial, I'll do anything type energy. What about Switzerland? Are they in Switzerland, or what about Switzerland? They got kicked out of someone's energy. And somebody, it's no longer an equal give and take in business with whoever that kitchen witch with the low IQ is. Okay. So somebody in Switzerland that thought and had confidence in a younger fire sign to bully you and to end your life, they don't have the same energy for this person anymore. And they're kicking this person out of their energy. They don't want to deal with this kitchen witch with the low IQ anymore. Okay. Because it's too much information out right now about this person. Okay. Because you are still stable, financially independent, and it's too much information coming out exposing this person. And this person in Switzerland, they feel like it's too risky with the Fool card to stay affiliated with this Leo kitchen witch with the low IQ. Okay, Switzerland. Tell me about New Zealand. Oh, that card bent. Dang, it bent. Look, the whole card bent. So something could be opening up, a book or something could be opening up in New Zealand about a spiritual practitioner and a death. Tell me about this. What's this? What's this about a death in New Zealand? Clarify. I see. Okay, a Libra. This has to do with a Libra. Okay, because I just saw the Justice card reverse. And now the Empress reverse. There could be a Libra moon. There could be a Libra sun, Scorpio moon that is a spiritual practitioner here. Okay. So somebody could even be a tarot card reader with a low IQ. No. Libras don't have a low IQ. Sorry about that. That's Leo kitchen witch with a low IQ. Libras are actually very intelligent. They're very smart. I can't take that. I can't take that from Libras. They're highly intellectual, very smart. Very sharp, extremely sharp. And when they're evil, they're diabolical. So there might be a Libra that might have a Scorpio moon. They could even have a Pisces placement. They are a spiritual practitioner. And there's some connection here to New Zealand. What is the connection to New Zealand? They're the wounded warrior. Why are they the wounded warrior with this connection in New Zealand? Were they working for someone? They were trying to work together to get some kind of injustice done. Yeah. They were working with a fire sign that does not know how to regulate their emotions, that lacks empathy and compassion, that also their intuition is off. This person might not be emotionally intelligent. Yeah. They were working with someone that can't regulate their emotions. This could be a fire sign. Yeah, that's it. So there was a diabolical team, Batman and Robin, evil diabolical Batman and Robin. team. They were working for someone in New Zealand. And this Libra was working with this fire sign. But the problem is, this Libra was better at cloaking their energy than the fire sign was, because the fire sign could not regulate their emotions enough to control themselves or to think logically or to make smart moves. I'm getting this fire sign was making a whole bunch of crackhead moves, okay, because maybe that's all they know. And now someone has the truth and the clarity about what they were contracted to do, which was kill a high priestess. Okay, and they have to let something go. A Gemini could have contracted them, or they were lovers too. Oh, they were lovers and friends. That's so beautiful. So there could have been two women here contracted to kill you. One is a Libra, one is a Leo. They were lovers and friends, sharing all those herpes and diseases and mixing it in a nice big bowl of love together. Rolling that AIDS and HIV and herpes in one big bowl of love, licking on each other. The lovers. And now they're the wounded warrior with the bumps all on the sticks and whatnot. Yeah, they worked together in the past against you. They were the ones that were making everybody offers of money, large amounts of money. And now they have to let it go with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I would like to know, though, I am curious, who are they working for in New Zealand? Who's in New Zealand that they were working for, Holy Spirit? Somebody might pledge Alpha Kappa Alpha. Somebody might pledge Alpha Kappa Alpha. Who are they working for in New Zealand? I have the Drug Enforcement Agency. So maybe they had a connection at an airport or something. I don't know. Maybe they got a connection at an airport. Okay. A utility worker. Who are they connected to in New Zealand? Inquiring minds want to know. A spiritual or religious narcissist. I don't know. Somebody could be a spiritual or religious narcissist. That could also be a mechanic. Someone could be an insurance agent. I want to know who's in New Zealand. The Vatican, the Pope, or the clergy. Okay. So somebody could be a spiritual or religious narcissist. They could be connected to the Vatican, Pope, clergy energy. Okay. And that might be the connection in New Zealand that they were working with. We all know religion. We all understand what religion is now. I mean, it's no more secrets out. In this age of Aquarius, we all know that all along, the whole Vatican, Roman Catholic Church, Catholicism was a carbon copy of the Egyptian Commission priesthood back in ancient Egypt. And that carbon copy, with all the symbols, symbology, the secret societies and all that, it was just a cover for occult groups that were doing rituals that controlled the masses behind closed door, that paraded around in Christianity and Catholicism in public. Oh, you draconian devil, how dark the con of man. The big con is we get our energy from sex trafficking little children that we've been doing for many, many years, and also women that we keep that have golden wombs in captivity through systems in governments that we energy harvest from through gang stalking. And when we get their energy, we do rituals with it, and we run the world, and we make enough money to appear during the holidays for midnight mass and burn stuff, frankincense, and appear holy. But most of the time we're in the Cayman Islands getting head from 10-year-old boys and 11-year-old girls, and shooting pool, taking shots of liquor, having drinks, shooting pool, getting high, and having sex with children. But we get to live a great life, and maybe once a week, we show up for mass in costumes, even though we're just mimicking the Egyptian priesthood. But we've been doing rituals, occult rituals, all along, and it's all coming down now. Okay? So we're talking about this Pope Vatican energy in New Zealand. This is who they were working for, because their job was to find people with spiritual gifts and abilities, high priestesses, and get that energy, sacrifice them, or to funnel that energy for their rituals so they can continue to run the world and to these draconian devils to keep this con going. But the con is over, and people want to use their own energy to manifest the life of their dreams that we've been held back from now. We don't want to be on a treadmill in a broken system with no time for family, not allowed to enjoy life, living a prison life, running a system that doesn't benefit us at all, and going to church every Sunday. We don't want that no more. You've been using our energy to keep us blinded. No, we don't want that no more. We want full control over our time and over our energy to utilize it to create the life that we want for ourselves. There's too much solar power that exists, farming that exists, land and things that exist that allow us to break off from the treadmill, the hamster wheel of America, that big capitalist machine where you got to work 3 and 4 jobs, and it's slavery. It's people come from other countries now that are like, hell no, I hate America. It's literally slavery to keep a machine running so that people playing tricks and pulling the wool over everyone's eye could live in comfort. Everyone wants to get off of the treadmill now. You can get so many natural resources from the sun to create your own communities and environments, grow food, live, and have heat and have light and all those things without paying $1,000 electric bill. Solar energy, it's a thing, it exists. And you don't have to pay for it for the rest of your life either. You could build your own tiny house on your own land. You could have your own well. That's why they fight you all so much. Because you run that system, that machine for them that allows them to live a life of luxury. And you keep your head down, you working so hard and don't even realize you're not living any kind of quality of life, not being able to even see your own children while they humping on them and kidnapping them. So this Libra couldn't get away with it. What are they fired now from working for this Pope clergy energy in New Zealand? Yeah, they couldn't keep it hidden with the moon in reverse. The fire sign could not keep it hidden. This fire sign made the block hot for everybody, but that's what fire signs do, right? Whoever this fire sign is, they made the block hot for everybody by doing too much. They exposed everybody's position in this gang stalking, everybody in the secret society. Everything was going fine until this fire sign came along with their crackhead moves. I'm going to change the name of this reading. Everything was going fine with gang stalking and the secret society until the fire sign appeared with crackhead moves. Why y'all go get this fire sign off the street in Atlanta? Why y'all go get a fire sign off the street in Atlanta to try to run something? They exposed everything, the operation, everybody's moves with their crackhead moves. You should have known better. So yeah, that moon in reverse, this fire sign gave up everybody's position and everything because they were busting a whole bunch of crackhead moves because they have a crackhead. Tell me about Thailand. Why is Thailand here, Holy Spirit? Clarify Thailand. Yeah, they were working on it too. So, and now they can't sleep. Why? What's going on with this person from Thailand or connected to Thailand? Is this the representative? Were they allowing a cult or a coven to operate in Thailand? Is this someone in the UN from Thailand? A page of wands. Okay. The Hierophant reversed. Okay. An Aquarius. Okay. So whoever this person is in Thailand, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like they had something to do with being connected to a call center where maybe they were monitoring or they were over and had a connection to people at a call center or something. They could have been monitoring you for an Aquarius and someone else. Whoever this Thailand energy is, yeah, they couldn't create an illusion. Whoever this person from Thailand is, they might have worked for like a phone company or had connections of people, plants that they have that work at call centers where if they want to hack you, watch you, GPS track you through your phone, they have plants from their country working in these locations that they could have been utilizing to do this. Okay, they couldn't create an illusion. Yeah, they were recruited by a Queen of Pentacles reverse that celebrated with them with the Three of Cups. Yeah, this fire sign, the crackhead. Okay, yeah, this crackhead fire. this fire sign with crackhead moves. They celebrated with this person that might have some connection to a call center to track you through GPS or your phone to get them in the pocket to help track you. Why is Alabama here? Clarify, why did Alabama come out? King of Swords is very unhappy. Somebody, I feel like this could be someone from Kenya connected to someone from Alabama that had to release something. Yes. There might be a King of Swords that could have been operating with a group of women from Alabama. Okay. There might have been a woman from Alabama they were connected to or something that they were trying, that wanted to drain someone's energy, that was contracted by this Aquarius as well. Okay, Rita. There might be somebody, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, that might be a masculine or something. There's somebody here, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This might be a Taurus. There might be a Taurus from Alabama that might have been connected to a cult of ugly women. No offense. I know most women from Alabama are just like Georgia peaches, gorgeous, beautiful, sexy. But we talking about this earth sign right here. This might be a Taurus. There might have been somebody connected to a cult in Alabama, an ugly cult of evil, jealous women. And they might have all been working together to try to get the energy of a divine feminine. Yeah, that's who Kenyan might have been in an exchange with, but now somebody has backstabbed them. Yes, a Gemini could have made this person an offer. Okay, so a Gemini might have made an offer to someone connected to the UN, someone from Kenya, to call someone. There could have been someone from Alabama that's a part of a cult of ugly women that was supposed to drain a divine feminine's energy, but that divine feminine might have separated and disconnected from that energy before they had a chance to, and that caused them to have a tower. And now someone is backstabbed and betrayed. A Gemini, a Kenyan, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo from Alabama. They're having a tower right now. Ciao. Somebody please call for this Eritrean in the military. Somebody please call ICE. Let me see who's sick real quick, y'all. Give me a minute. I want to see who's sick. All right, we'll get back to this. Clarify, a sickness has overtaken them. Somebody that couldn't backstab and betray you is sick right now. Clarify, a sickness has overtaken them. Oh, the King of Wands reverse. Oh, wow. Somebody is sick right now, y'all. This is someone that did not have the focus or the skill to do something to you. A Knight of Wands. This could be a fire sign that's unable to recover right now. This person could be sick. Okay. So there could be a fire sign that's right now, and somebody could be waiting and expecting something to happen. Somebody that don't have the same energy. It's not an equal give and take. Somebody don't have the same energy for this person anymore. Clarify, what's someone waiting for? Clarify the Three of Wands reverse. Somebody was waiting for somebody to take action, the Ace of Wands, but it didn't go in their favor. This could be a Leo with the Sun in reverse. Someone was waiting for someone to take action, but now someone has to avoid a disaster, a Queen of Wands. Okay? So now someone's trying to avoid a disaster, a Queen of Wands. They were waiting for this person to take action against you, but now they're trying to avoid a disaster. Okay? Yeah, somebody might have turned down someone's offer. Aquarius, all right, that had to give clarity about something because someone has clarity about a Gemini. Someone has clarity. Who has clarity about a Gemini? Someone has clarity about something that an Aquarius and Gemini did right now. So right now, somebody has clarity about something that a Gemini and an Aquarius did. Okay. And this could be the justice system. Okay. Here's your Aquarius and here's your Gemini, the Queen of Swords. Okay. I believe somebody was going to try to fake someone's death. Tell me more about faking that fire sign's death. They were going to try to fake a fire sign's death so they couldn't testify that they paid them to put a contract on your life. But somebody's under judgment right now. Okay. Somebody could be under judgment right now. There could be a Cancer involved in this. Okay. Or somebody could have Gemini, Cancer, Cuss. Yet someone's under judgment right now. Final message. Yeah, this could be a Leo under judgment right now with the Sun, the Ace of Wands reverse, because somebody wasn't able to take action and get away with what they were trying to do to you with the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. A crime. This crime they were trying to commit against you. Are they going to be able to fake this Leo's death? Is this Aquarius going to be able to fake this Leo's death so they can't testify? There is an earth sign right now that can't move to calmer waters. Or this could be this Aquarius that's a King of Pentacles right now that can't move to calmer waters. They could be trying to hide. Clarify what's the moon. The moon could represent hiding. Yeah, right now they're hiding. So because this was a bad investment. So there might be an Aquarius that might be hiding somewhere right now. It looks like in my next read, I'm going to have to pull every location this Aquarius might be hiding in. Okay. Because of a lie that they told about you being homeless and financially codependent with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes. The Page of Swords reverse is talking about a lie that was told about you being homeless with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. They didn't get what they expected. They wanted to try to fake the death of a Leo that they hired to kill you because they didn't want anyone to find out. They told a lie in the justice system about you being homeless. All right, final message. Holy Spirit, give me a final message. Oh, y'all don't know how petty Kuan Yin can be. Y'all have no idea how petty I can be. On super petty. Super petty. There is someone in the justice system, or this could be a Taurus that might be in their ego in the same energy. That's a demon. When somebody about to go to jail and they still in their ego and they still holding their head in the air with their chin up, that's usually a demon. You understand? When somebody is like literally on their way to jail, but they keep their head in the air and their chest poked out, that's a demon inside of them. It is, seriously. Because nobody's happy about having to spend the rest of their life in prison, especially at their old age, you know? So when somebody is still in some egotistical energy, like, so what? Yeah, I did it. And what? Yep, I'm going to go to jail. You know, that's because the demon inside of them is protruding out. That's like, yeah, I'm going to go to jail, because that demon is going to have so much supply in jail. That demon is going to be feasting off of all the negative energy, the ass whoopings, the bad food, the complaining, the nasty toilets. That demon is going to eat so well off of the energy and the discomfort and the sadness and the pain and the discomfort that the person whose body it's housing is going through in jail. See, here's the trick of the enemy, the trick of the devil. The trick of the devil is they don't care whether or not you get away with a crime that they egg you on to commit, because the demon going to eat either way. The demon feeds off of pain. The demon feeds off of negative energy. The demon feeds off of emotional turmoil, drama, chaos. And it does not matter if it's your chaos and pain and turmoil or the person you're oppressing. Either way, the demon going to eat. So When the person with the demon is unable to oppress you and they end up in prison or jail or suffering with a disease that they brought on themselves, that demon inside of them is celebrating anyway, because it's going to feed off of that person until they die. And because they go into jail, that demon is really happy, because that's where they want to be. Because when that person dies, they're going to hop on to the next person in pain. And there's plenty of supply and open portals in jail of unhealed people that haven't done shadow work that they want to feed off of, that they're going to jump inside. So that demon's going to be eaten for eons. They're going to love it. It's like an orgy. So that's the reason why you see rapists and killers and manipulators and people that do wrong that go to jail. When they stick out their whole chest and they're looking proud and have their head in it, that's that demon proud of themselves because they just graduated. All right, there could be a Taurus in that energy right now. There could be a Taurus that's in that energy right now, feeling like, yeah, and what? Yup. I'm busted and I'm caught, and so what? Yeah, we know. So what? So that's where you want to be during inflation, when the country is dismantling and falling apart. That's like being locked up in a New Orleans prison during Hurricane Katrina. Look, being in jail right now, being in prison right now is like being locked up in a jail in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina. Final message. Oh, there's a Hierophant that's in some destructive energy right now. Oh, destructive toward who? An Aquarius? Sorry, these cards fell on the floor, guys. Oh, they're fighting. So a Taurus and an Aquarius could be fighting right now. They might have kicked them out their energy. Don't you ever speak to me again. They're closed emotionally. Maybe that's the Six of Pentacles reverse. Because somebody wanted to hold on to doing something instead of letting something go. So there's a Taurus. There might be a Taurus and an Aquarius at odds right now that could have kicked somebody out their energy because somebody is aware of everything. And what else? They could be pulling back from someone or something. They had already accepted something about an illusion. An illusion a spiritual practitioner was trying to cause, or someone trying to create an illusion about you being some kind of a wicked practitioner doing some kind of work, or someone's trying to hold on to an illusion or something. Yeah, somebody is completely stressed out right now because somebody cut them off because they couldn't get away with something. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. So they're not getting away with this money they were trying to manifest off of you. Okay. I just want to know really quick, who's this person in the Nine of Swords because somebody cut them off? Where's these other cards at? Clarify the Eight of Wands reverse. Someone that moved to calmer waters cut them off because they don't have a plan. Who? Clarify who. Who's this person? The Aquarius. I can't make it up. Oh my God. Too funny. I got my other deck here, y'all. Yo, check it out, y'all. Either this Aquarius cut off the Taurus. Either this Aquarius cut this Taurus off, or the Taurus cut this Aquarius off. Because somebody wouldn't let something go and wanted to hold on to trying to get something done. And now all of them are in trouble. The end. I'm QUAN, and this is love of the highest vibration. Don't play with me. I quit school because of recess, damn it. I ain't saying in time for it to be funny. I quit school because of recess, boy. I don't play. All right. Anybody that wants to hang out for the prayer, you are welcome to. I quit school because of recess. I don't play. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for favor and protection that comes with being in alignment. I show gratitude for complete restoration of my life, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, financially. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yeshua, Yahweh, Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude for my ancestors of the highest vibration of love that came before me. I show gratitude for my ancestors, my ascended masters, my guides, and my angels that encamp all around me to protect me from all harm and evil at all times. I show you gratitude right now with the sound of this bell. I show gratitude for earth, wind, and fire, both the elements and the group. Do you remember? I show gratitude for each and every planet that was strategically placed in the sky, in space, with its unique energetic frequencies and vibrations that they give off uniquely. That when the vowel sound of that planet in connection with other vowel sounds of other planets that all come together to form the names of gods that we call Olodumare, Umima, Jehovah, Christ, Jehovah, Yeshua, Iao. When we sound off the names of God, which are the vowel sounds of the different planets in different combinations that are put together to produce the vibration, the pull, the outburst, whatever effect we're looking for, calmness or fire, explosive effect, calming effect, Venus, love, to attract, Jupiter, contracts, money, J, Jesus, whatever. I show gratitude for them all. Oh, Holy One, Mercury, that sits at the head of Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, the Moon, Levana, Nana. Right now, I command every demonic spirit. I command you to get out of my life, get out of my home and environment right now. For Umima is a consuming fire. I release fire on every demonic spirit using anyone or anything in this community, in this village, in this life, in my energetic field to cause any financial, spiritual, physical imbalance to my life with negative energy or to anyone in this life. Right now, I sanctify this prayer with holy fire, my Kundalini violet flame, which is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke with my holy words. Holy, 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 Kadus, Kadus, Kadus. I flood this live and environment right now on the earthly realms and on the physical realms for cleansing and redemption in the mighty name of Jehovah by that Kundalini violet flame right now. Right now, I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare against my finances to cease right now in the name of Jesus, Jupiter, Jesus, over my contracts, job, money, finances. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my relationships, my energy, my spirit right now to cease right now in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jehovah. Jesus, in the name of Yeshua, in the name of Iao, which is Yeshua. I command you to cease right now. Every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life, I command you to cease in the name of Christ, Jehovah. Every witchcraft inspired warfare against my life, my progress, my destiny right now, against my child right now, I command you, I command you, I command you to cease right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. Jeremiah 46:17 states, "For this day the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of all of my adversaries, and the sword shall devour them, and it shall be made satiate and made drunk with their blood. Break every bow and cut every spear right now." They did cry there, "Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise, but he has passed the time that was appointed." Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, fighting me right now, I command you to expire by fire. Every enemy known and unknown, expire by fire right now. Every Pharaoh of my life fighting me right now, I command you to expire in motion right now. Expire. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things, proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue right now of every campaign of calamity against me. Silence the tongue of those chanting witchcraft against me right now. Every war strike, every scorch of tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me, be silent! Silence in the name of Christ Jehovah. Let me not be ashamed, O God, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin, or sleeps with the dead, or worships the dead, or washes the dead to wage war against me, in the name of Christ Jehovah, Eao, Yeshua, let them be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the darkness. Silence, I command you. Silence in the grave. Silence them right now. Silence in the darkness. The wicked shall be silent in the darkness. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in the heavens, and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in the heavens. Right now, I bind, tie up in a knot, and bound every tongue, lying and chanting witchcraft against me in earth and on the heavenly realms, in the dream state, on every plane of existence, in every marine kingdom. I tie, bind, bound, and knot your tongue right now. Be silent. Silence in the darkness, every accuser, everyone condemning me. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rises up against me in judgment, let them be condemned right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foulest snare and from the deadly noisome pestilence. Right now, I bind every tongue chanting and speaking witchcraft against me and against my destiny and purpose. Right now, I command every witch and warlock astral projecting into my environment right now to be immobilized, hawk their horses, and split their tendons in half. Every witch and warlock projecting into my environment through astral projection right now so they can die. Right now, I command every witch and warlock astral projecting into my environment. I command your silver cord to be cut off by my angels, my ancestors, and my guides. Cut off their sea backwards right now. Cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash, malfunction, and cause their death right now. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Let them that love it die right now. Let death seize upon them, and let them go quickly into hell. For they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. Let every witch and warlock flying or crawling in my environment fall down and die right now. Break, bend, and twist every wing. Burn their chariots with fire. Cause their witchcraft birds' wings to break in motion. Let them fall out the sky and die instantly. Let their wings break and cause them to crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress, let them be openly disgraced right now. Let the enemies of my child be openly disgraced right now. Let every witchcraft cult and coven flying or crawling on the ground against my destiny, let them fall out the sky, be disgraced, exposed, and die. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is crawling or flying for my sake, in the name of Christ Jehovah, let them crash land, scrape their ass, and break their ass and die right now. Whosoever is flying as an evil witchcraft bird against my soul, crash and die right now. In the mighty name of Christ Jehovah, I command it right now. Thou hast said, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that I have given unto you. I show gratitude for this home. I show gratitude for this live. I show gratitude for this platform on YouTube, my land, and I show gratitude for favor to possess. Right now, I dedicate my platform. I dedicate my land. I dedicate my home right now to the Most High God, Christ Jehovah, Umima, legacy. Everything that is not of Christ, energy and consciousness on my property, in my property. Right now, I invoke with my fire that Kundalini violet flame, which is my Holy Spirit, and call forth from the four corners of the earth, wind, and water to charge and instantly manifest this incantation into physical from the spiritual plane. I command you to be rooted out right now by fire. Every plant that has not been planted by and to honor Christ shall be uprooted right now out of the ground. For who are they to say a thing and it come to pass when Christ has not commanded it? I cancel every evil pronouncement made over my platform, every evil pronouncement over my life, my business, my ministry, my home, my house, my land, my property. Right now, by holy fire, I cancel every evil pronouncement. I decree and declare that affliction shall not rise up a second time. It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. Right now, I cast a circle and mark a boundary around my life, around my home, spiritually and physically, right now, my land and property. No monitoring spirit shall violate or penetrate or look or peer into my life. No spell work being cast, no negative energy, no hex, no remote viewing, no astral projection may penetrate on any plane of existence. Right now, I command every enchantment and charm and divination made against me and my family, hidden inside my house or buried in the ground outside, to be canceled and destroyed by fire. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob, neither is there any divination against Israel. According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath Yeshua wrought? Surely there is no enchantment or divination or evil against me. Every evil charm affecting my destiny, catch fire right now and be destroyed. Every evil charm poured on the ground to paralyze me, be destroyed by fire right now on every plane through every energy body. By that Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit. Right now, I invoke the power of Christ to neutralize every charm working against me in my house or on my land, above ground or below ground. I neutralize every charm working against my breakthroughs. I neutralize every charm working against my health, my energy. I neutralize every charm working against my rising. Anyone making any references or placing charms against me, I command that person to catch fire, burn the ashes, and scatter right now. Every legal ground that my enemy is using to attack me and my family, I nullify and neutralize that legal ground by holy fire right now. I uproot my family from every other foundation and graft them into the family of Christ Jehovah. I order peace over my home, inside my home, and on my land. Let every judgment and accusation against me be rooted out right now by fire. I release the fire of Umima, Christ Jehovah, against every agent of hell that is fighting me and my child right now. Every witchcraft altar against my home, catch fire right now. Burst into flames right now. I stand on the words of Christ, Micah 5:12. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. I command every evil charm pulled from the ground to bring me down right now, to catch fire right now, burst into flames. I neutralize and cancel your power with my holy fire that I invoke with my words. Abracadabra, I command it. I uproot every evil plant and charm rooted against me right now. It shall not stand, neither shall it come to pass. Right now, I decree, declare, and command, let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let the net that he has cast, hid, catch himself. into that very same destruction. Let him fall. I soak my prayer. I soak this prayer and this environment and life in that cleansing fire of that Kundalini flame of Christ's power right now. Thank you for granting my prayer and request in the mighty name of Christ Jehovah. Right now, I close every portal and sever every energetic cord that no longer serves me, and I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex and from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be, so shall it be, Ashe. Oh my God, 222, balance in my life right now. So something's getting balanced out, y'all. Something is getting balanced out, y'all. For any new subscribers that I have, in case you're wondering if I've completely lost my mind why I have this up here, I know some of you guys are new. I moved to East Africa from Atlanta, Georgia, because I have an uncle and an aunt in the CIA. One uncle, his name is Chucky Chisholm. Chucky Chisholm. He lived in Colorado, but we're all from New York. Okay. And I didn't even notice about them until just in recent years when someone was trying to kill me, because I didn't grow up with these people. Okay. But they put a contract on my life to have me killed. Okay. And I had to flee Atlanta, Georgia, because they were trying to kill me, and they had people in the government that were gang stalking me, trying to take my life. This is my aunt. Her name is Cynthia Moore. She worked as a high school principal in LA, Los Angeles, California, at Compton High School in the 80s, around the 80s. She was the principal over the night school or whatever. Okay. And Gary Spencer Moore, he used to drive a bus in New Jersey, and he retired and worked also for the airlines. Which airline is it? Not Spirit. Which airline is that he worked for? In baggage claim or something as a supervisor. He's a okay. This is my uncle. He put a contract on my life to have me killed. Okay. My uncle, Gary Spencer Moore, now has a home in Tomball, Texas. Okay. He had a beautiful wife that he sacrificed and had killed. Well, not had killed, but she died of cancer, but he sacrificed her. Okay. He was trying to sacrifice me, and he hired Shaquana Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, to put a contract on my life. And she was working with the police, the FBI in Atlanta, Georgia, and also the people in my neighborhood and community to have me followed and killed. They were doing spell work, but the spell work wasn't working. So they started following me around to actually have me killed. And I decided I had to flee Georgia when there was a woman that was following me around with a gun that Shaquana Denson had sent toward me. And when I told the police that she was following me in her car, and I showed them video footage of her following me, and the police said, "So you crossed the street over here to get away from this woman that was following you with this gun. So you're telling me you were jaywalking, because that's against the law. Jaywalking is against the law." I knew I had to get out of Georgia. Okay. So I had to flee Georgia because I have family members that are a part of the, secret societies in America. Jessie Newford Wooble, she was working for the NSA. Okay, my sister. All of them got together and put a contract on my life because I'm a high priestess. They were trying to do a destiny swap with me and another, but because they were unable to do it, and I was protecting my energy, child, they were trying to burn my house down. They were paying Shaquana Denson to orchestrate people coming inside my house. She actually came into my home when I wasn't there a couple of times. The child, they were doing all kind of stuff to me, and I had to flee to East Africa and sell my beautiful home that I was renovating, where I had planted trees. I was planting a garden, minding my business. And when I got to East Africa and bought a home here, they continued because of their affiliation with the CIA. They were able to pay people where I'm at here in East Africa to continue to try to take my life here. And this is the reason that I put them out here, because it just gets to a point where, you know, you've had enough is enough. It's ridiculous. I notified the FBI in Georgia. That would be Stephen Schrank and Christine Sullivan. They work at the field offices of the FBI in Georgia, and they did nothing about it because they were in bed working together in cahoots with Shaquana Denson. And that's why, because she works for the government, she did not go to jail. Okay. So I had no other choice. Like literally, it gets to a point of desperation where you got to go this far to get justice. It don't make no damn sense. It honestly don't make sense that you would have to go this far to get justice, because people in the legal system are abusing power so badly that you literally have. And I feel bad for people that are not blessed enough to have a platform where they can, like I am, illuminate the people that are trying to hurt and harm them, that are part of the corrupt government, and they have to suffer in silence. That's not fair either. You know, if anybody is in my live or collective and you know who's gang stalking you, if it's coming from a family member or someone abusing power in the police department, feel free to put their name in my live. Feel free to put them on blast, because I'm heavily monitored over here. Put all their business out there. I don't care. If someone's been trying to take your life and abusing power, I don't care if it's a corrupt judge, a police officer, because I recorded the police officers and called their name out on my platform that were harassing me. Don't feel free to put their name in my live. I won't delete it. You can put anyone's name that's trying to take your life and hurt and harm you, because my platform is heavily monitored. But the whole government in Georgia is so corrupt. Literally, to save my own life, I was in my forever home. I owned a house that I mortgaged for a very low interest rate, and I had a very low mortgage payment in Fayetteville, Georgia, and I had a rental property. I had a rental property in Forest Park, Georgia. I sold my mortgaged home in Fayetteville and moved into my rental property during COVID. And I planned on just making that my forever retirement home. And I was going to renovate it. And I had planted all these fruit trees, and I was growing tomatoes, and I was starting a garden. I was drinking my water and sipping my tea, watching Netflix, popping my popcorn. I wasn't dating anyone. And I was minding my business in a corner all by myself. And these stupid motherfuckers, my reading's over, so I'm going to say what I got to say. And these stupid motherfuckers came for my life. I was minding my business. I bet they regret that shit right now, though. I bet they wish they left me alone right now, though. I bet you that they wish they let me grow my tomatoes and sip my tea and watch my Netflix in peace now. You understand? I bet they wishing to God we should have just left her ass. We should have left her alone. Why? Whose idea was it to keep fucking with her? Yeah, we stole her inheritance money. Yeah, we stole what was left to her and tried to have her killed. But she wasn't complaining about it. She wasn't seeking justice. She wasn't bothering nobody. She was minding her business. And then they sent Nona Chisholm Thymes of San Antonio, Texas, whose daddy is Chucky Chisholm, who worked in Colorado for the CIA, full career, 30 years, that died. Nona Chisholm Thymes. Nona Chisholm Thymes is my cousin, okay? Her daddy had a full career in the CIA. Chucky Chisholm, he died, but he worked in the CIA. That's why Sia and Gary both had access to resources in the CIA to gang stalk me and to try to have me killed. See, I would be doing this to them if they left me alone, but you know, you just can't leave well enough alone, can you? So, collective, I just want to say in closing, I love each and every last one of you. Cynthia, Gary, Jesse, Shaquana, Denson of Atlanta, Georgia, who got a Habitat for Humanity home at 222 Hilltop Terrace in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, who used to be an account manager at Allied Security, that used to take people's social security numbers and make fake accounts so that she could get a whole bunch of extra paychecks. She was stealing from Allied Security. And there was, I think, a Gemini manager that let her do it because she put a pussy in his face. Shaquana Denson, she was an account manager at Allied Security at Amazon in East Point. Oh, yeah, I'm a bitch. And she took all these people's social security numbers and used them to get extra paychecks. So she stole a whole bunch of money from Allied Security and clocked those social, because she was a manager. She clocked those social security numbers in, and she got all these paychecks that belonged to people that wasn't even working there, using their social security numbers. And that was at the Amazon in East Point, Georgia, where she was an account manager at Allied Security. And she was literally getting all these people's social security numbers and making fake accounts, pretending they were working there and getting all these paychecks for them. And she's a common criminal. She has a criminal, should not be working for the government at all whatsoever. She even got a job working for the police department, and they, in training, had to release her and let her go because they found out she lied on her application because she had a criminal record. She had a criminal record, and during police training, they had to release her and let her go. But yet, she ended up working for the government anyway, and she's been putting contracts on people's lives to gang stalk and have them killed. That's Shaquana Denson. That got a house illegally through a hookup, Habitat for Humanity in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. I'm QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Y'all should have left me alone. Y'all should have left me alone. Y'all should have left me alone. I don't bother nobody, but you want to get to bothering me. You should have left me alone. You gonna leave me alone now? Gary, you gonna leave me alone and stop paying people to bother me? Gary Spencer Moore, Jesse, are y'all going to leave me alone now? Are y'all going to leave me alone to live my life in peace? Y'all already made me sell my home in Georgia and flee to East Africa. And y'all had me chased here and had people trying to kill me the whole entire time. Y'all hacked my bank account. Y'all did all this stuff to me, and I'm still alive. Y'all should have left. You going to leave me alone now to live in peace? Or you want me to keep going? Jesse, do you want me to start talking about you leaving your children to be sexually violated because you were so focused on me? You want me to start talking about it? They touching me right now. They want me to say something. Hold on. Y'all should have left me alone because you know I don't know how to stop. And you know I won't stop. All your spell work to sacrifice me backfired. See, but y'all was doing this to me before I got a platform. Before I started reading tarot cards, y'all came for me. Y'all wouldn't leave me alone. I bet you wish you left my ass alone now. You should have left me alone. Oh, y'all wasn't expecting this. 3 of Wands River. I know you wasn't expecting this with your dumb ass. With your dumb ass. Shame on you, all of you. Bunch of fucking house niggas. Bunch of fucking house niggas. Bunch of fucking house niggas. Carrying on, abusing power. This the light skin brigade, y'all. This them.